I've inspected the works. I've seen they've put very strong base. They've also put a wall, a very strong wall. So that means the pillar is protected, maybe for the next 100 years. And I am happy with the protection. I may not be an expert in the works, but I know that they have built a wall around it, a strong wall around it. So that means there's no water that is going to seep through the rocks to reach the pillar. So to me, our objective has been met of protecting the pillar from falling. This is going to cost us 59 million. And the 59 million, it was arrived at after the engineers who deal with such kind of works came and really inspected the place. They came and not just one engineer, several of them. And that's when they agreed that the protection will take about 59 million. You know, our Ministry of Culture and Heritage, our role is to protect and preserve our culture and our heritage. And this Vasco da Gama pillar is part of our history. When the Portuguese came to the East African coast and they built this pillar mainly for use by the ships at that time. I'm sure the technology has changed now, but it used to have a very important role those days to guide the ships that are coming docking here in Mombasa, in Malindi.
You know, cities over the world have icons. They are those images that you see that when you see them, you know you are in that city. For example, in New York, the Statue of Liberty, when you see it, you don't need to be told that you're in New York. So for Malindi, Vasco da Gama pillar is the icon for this city. The same way when you're in London, you see the big clock or the Big Ben, you know. And that's why, as a ministry, we thought it's very important for us to preserve this icon for Malindi. Because if you can imagine, if this pillar fell into the ocean, then that image you have of a city of Malindi will be gone forever. And that's why government has decided to spend that 59 million to rehabilitate it. What we would want, and this is what's happening, there is a lot of work that is going on the front of Malindi town, the seafront that's going on. We would wish that is also extended all the way to the pillar here. For example, building of a walkway from the town to here, so that it's easy access. That is one of the problems we have here. The access of the pillar is very narrow because a lot of people have grabbed that access, and we think the only access now we can be able to get is building a jetty from the town to the site, and that's one of the discussions that we will be having with the county government of Kilifi to see whether they can help, or even the Ministry of Public Works to do that. But we're very proud of this, and it's something that we would want to protect. We're also looking at a phase 2, where we will do an exhibition, a public exhibition to explain. Right now, if you come here, unless you have a guide, you may not be able to understand very clearly what this pillar is all about. So one of the things the Principal Secretary was looking at is how we will be able to get money and do a good outdoor exhibition for people to understand, so that even if you came alone, you will be able to understand the importance of this pillar to the history of Kenya. We will provide public facilities, things like toilets here. We will provide a nice walkway that people who are physically challenged can be able to access it. As you see now, the place is so rugged that there are some people who may not be able to access here. But we want to make it easy and easy for anybody who wants to enjoy this heritage can enjoy it. Of course, now you see some people with some challenges may not be able to come here, but that's the long term. I think we'll get into it.
Sawa wazee. Vile tu uweze kupiga kwa mbali, lakini inaweza kupiga hata 5 megabytes.
Amefanya vizuri kuingilia. Don't forget to get us up. You're a big one, really big. We're gonna
that one first. Stone pitching wall inside and then the interlocking outside. It's a double wall. The underside is done that. That's all protected. What you are seeing is a chemical that protects the those are very strong. Those are